Hey everyone, hope you're doing great. I'm Rafael Monteiro.
And I'm Clara Bastos. Welcome back to MUNDO-XP. Today, we're diving into one of the most mysterious, shocking, and visually insane games we've seen in years. The body horror project known as ILL.
A first-person shooter with grotesque aesthetics, deformed creatures, real-time body mutations, and a level of realism that borders on the unbearable. But behind all the blood and exposed flesh is a story of independent ambition, cutting-edge graphics tech, and a curious global audience.
ILL is a first-person horror game developed by a small independent team known as Team Clout. Leading the project is Russian artist Alexandr Chubar, best known on YouTube through the channel @ChubaBakArt, where he's been posting teasers and technical experiments since 2021.
And let's be clear, this isn't some big-name studio. This is independent, handcrafted work made using Unreal Engine 5, which allows for insane levels of detail, especially when it comes to simulating flesh, fluids, and anatomical destruction.
And the most impressive part? The game has no release date yet, but it's already creating major hype based on just a few gameplay clips.
ILL stands out for diving deep into body horror, a type of fear not just about external threats, but what happens to your own body, and by extension, ours.
In the trailers, we see humanoid creatures mutating in real time, bones snapping, organs exposed, all rendered with disturbing realism. Think Scorn, think The Thing, but with its own unique identity.
And more than just scaring you with monsters, the game triggers disgust, discomfort, and technical fascination all at once. Each creature feels like a real-time medical accident.
The player navigates dark, claustrophobic, abandoned environments and must react fast. Weapons aren't high-tech. You feel the recoil, the tension, like every bullet could be your last.
Here's another thing. ILL has no traditional interface, no health bar, no mini-map, no enemy radar. That means you don't know how close you are to death or when something's about to strike.
That's where psychological horror kicks in. You hear organic sounds, warped echoes, see shadows moving just outside your field of view, and you have no artificial tools to help you prepare.
It's a mechanic that reminds us of Outlast, but with combat and a strong focus on physical realism. Blood isn't just a visual effect, it soaks into the environment, onto your body, and into the player's perception.
Unreal Engine 5 goes far beyond traditional aesthetics. In ILL, you'll see muscles tearing, bones breaking, and abominations forming as if grown in a failed bioengineering lab.
Some say ILL feels more like a biological horror lab than a shooter. You're not a hero, you're a survivor. No powers, no backup, just instinct.
The grotesque, almost clinical style reinforces a fear that's not just about jump scares, it's about the fragility and mutation of the body itself.
ILL is still shrouded in mystery. There's no confirmed storyline, no extended gameplay reveal, and no complete technical sheet. But what we've seen has already gone viral.
The online community compares it to titles like Resident Evil, Scorn, Dead Space, and even movies like The Thing and films by David Cronenberg.
But the game's still in development. No dates, no pre-orders, just a series of disturbing videos that raise more questions than they answer.
And maybe that's the team's smartest move, letting the mystery and aesthetics build the hype without overpromising.
ILL isn't just a shooter or a horror experiment. It's a test of limits, what we're able to see, tolerate, and process as entertainment.
And if the goal is to force us to face primal fears, like the breakdown of the human body, then ILL might be one of the boldest projects of the new generation.
We'll keep following the updates, because whether you love horror or not, ILL challenges the very idea of what a video game can be.
This is MUNDO-XP, and when reality begins to rot, we go all the way in.
Guys, we were about to wrap things up, but our director just jumped out of his seat here in the studio.
It's true. He remembers something super important, and he's right. We talked about the atmosphere, graphics, body horror, the creatures, but we completely forgot to mention where you can actually follow the game's development.
ILL already has an official page on Steam. That's right. Still no release date, but if you want to track the project, add it to your wish list, and get updates, you can do all that right now.
And just reading through the Steam page, you can already tell how seriously the devs are taking this. Their focus is clear: immersion, grotesque horror, and extreme realism, aiming to deliver something truly next level.
So now you know. If you liked what you saw here, head to Steam, wishlist ill, and get ready, because this game won't go unnoticed.
And hey, if it ends up being terrifying, blame the director for pushing the topic.
See you next time, folks. This is gamer journalism with emotion, only here on Mundo XP.